Imagine standing on the precipice of a life-altering decision, a battlefield of your own. This is where we find Arjuna, a warrior prince in the Bhagavad Gita, a timeless text woven into the fabric of the epic Mahabharata. As chariots stand ready for battle, Arjuna falters, paralyzed by the weight of his impending actions. It is here that his charioteer, Lord Krishna, reveals himself as a divine guide and begins a dialogue that transcends the physical battlefield. This conversation, the heart of the Bhagavad Gita, speaks to each of us. We all face our own internal battles, moments of doubt and uncertainty. The Gita offers profound wisdom, guiding us towards living a life of purpose, meaning, and spiritual fulfillment. It is a conversation that has echoed through centuries, offering solace, insight, and a path to inner peace. The Gita's teachings are universal, extending beyond cultural or religious boundaries. They speak to the very core of human experience, our search for purpose, our struggles with duty and desire, and our longing for connection with something greater than ourselves. In a world often consumed by external pursuits, the Bhagavad Gita invites us on an inward journey, a journey towards self-discovery and spiritual awakening. This is a journey that begins not on a distant battlefield, but within the landscape of our own hearts. Arjuna's dilemma is one that resonates deeply with the human experience. It is a moment of profound inner conflict, where the heart and mind are at odds. This is not just a story from an ancient text, it is a reflection of the struggles we all face in our lives. He finds himself facing a battle where his enemies are his own kin, his teachers, and his loved ones. The battlefield is not just a physical space, but a metaphor for the inner turmoil that arises when our duties clash with our deepest emotions. How can he fight against those he is bound by duty to protect? This question reverberates through his soul, causing him to question the very essence of his existence and purpose. This moral crisis, the conflict between dharma or duty and his deep personal attachments, shakes him to his core. It is a moment that forces him to confront the very principles he has lived by. Overwhelmed by despair, Arjuna turns to Krishna for guidance. He seeks answers to questions that have no easy solutions, hoping to find clarity in the midst of chaos. His pain is palpable, a visceral reminder of the inner conflicts we all face in our lives. It is a pain that transcends time and culture, speaking to the universal human condition. We, too, grapple with difficult decisions, torn between our responsibilities and our desires, our longing for peace and the inevitability of conflict. These moments define us, shaping our character and our destiny. Our lives are a constant balancing act between opposing forces, much like the serene landscapes and battle scenes that symbolize our inner worlds. The struggle between peace and conflict is an eternal one. Arjuna becomes the archetype of the human struggle, his vulnerability a mirror reflecting our own. His journey is not just his own, but a shared human experience that resonates with us all. Arjuna's crisis is a turning point, not just in the narrative of the Mahabharata, but also in his own spiritual journey. It marks the beginning of a profound transformation, a journey from confusion to clarity. It is in this moment of profound vulnerability that he becomes receptive to Krishna's teachings. His openness to guidance allows him to see beyond his immediate pain and understand the deeper truths of life. His despair becomes fertile ground for spiritual growth, his questions opening a space for divine wisdom to flow. It is through this process that he begins to transform his inner turmoil into a source of strength. Similarly, our own moments of doubt and uncertainty can become catalysts for transformation. When we face our fears and uncertainties head-on, we open ourselves to new possibilities and insights. When we allow ourselves to face our inner turmoil with honesty and courage, we create the potential for profound inner growth and spiritual understanding. It is in these moments of vulnerability that we find our true strength. Arjuna's journey reminds us that even in the depths of despair, there lies the potential for profound awakening. His story is a testament to the transformative power of facing our deepest fears and emerging stronger on the other side. Krishna, in his infinite wisdom, begins by explaining the concept of karma yoga, the path of selfless action. This ancient teaching found in the Bhagavad Gita is a cornerstone of spiritual practice, guiding us towards a life of purpose and inner peace. Krishna's words are not just for Arjuna, but for all of humanity, offering timeless wisdom that transcends the ages. He emphasizes that it is not our place to be attached to the fruits of our labor, but rather to act with clarity, purpose, and detachment. This detachment does not mean indifference or lack of care. Instead, it is about performing our duties with full dedication while remaining unattached to the outcomes. By doing so, we free ourselves from the bondage of expectations and disappointments. Our actions should be a selfless offering to a greater good, performed with a sense of duty and devotion. This sense of duty, or dharma, is central to karma yoga. It encourages us to see our work as a form of worship, a way to connect with the divine. When we act with this mindset, our everyday tasks become sacred, and our lives gain a deeper sense of meaning. This teaching is a powerful antidote to the anxiety and suffering we often experience when we become overly fixated on outcomes. By focusing on the process rather than the result, we cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience. This shift in perspective allows us to navigate life's challenges with grace and equanimity. When we act solely for personal gain, we become enslaved by our desires and trapped in a cycle of craving and dissatisfaction. This endless pursuit of material success and external validation leads to a life of constant striving and never-ending discontent. Karma Yoga offers a way out of this cycle, guiding us towards a more fulfilling and balanced existence. Karma Yoga invites us to step outside this self-centered perspective and embrace a more expansive view of our place in the world. It encourages us to see ourselves as part of a larger whole, interconnected with all beings. This broader perspective fosters a sense of compassion and empathy, allowing us to act in ways that benefit not just ourselves, but the entire community. In our daily lives, we can practice Karma Yoga by approaching our work and our interactions with others as acts of service. This means being fully present and attentive, offering our time and energy without expecting anything in return. Whether we are helping a colleague, supporting a friend, or volunteering in our community, these small acts of kindness contribute to a more harmonious and compassionate world. This might involve approaching our responsibilities with a sense of dedication, seeing our work as an opportunity to grow and contribute. By putting our heart into what we do, we transform even the most mundane tasks into meaningful experiences. This dedication not only enhances the quality of our work, but also brings a sense of satisfaction and joy, offering our unique talents and abilities for the benefit of others, recognizing that each of us has something valuable to contribute. Whether we are artists, musicians, athletes, or professionals, our skills and passions can be used to uplift and inspire those around us. By sharing our gifts, we create a ripple effect of positivity and goodwill, or simply being present and attentive in our interactions with loved ones. In our personal relationships, practicing Karma Yoga means listening with empathy, offering support, and being there for each other. These moments of genuine connection strengthen our bonds and enrich our lives. By shifting our focus from what can I get to what can I give, we tap into a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. This shift in mindset transforms our approach to life, making us more generous, compassionate, and content. It helps us realize that true happiness comes not from accumulating wealth or status, but from making a positive impact on the world around us. Karma Yoga empowers us to become active participants in the tapestry of life, weaving our actions into a greater web of interconnectedness. Each act of kindness, each moment of selfless service, adds a thread to this beautiful tapestry, creating a world that is more compassionate and just. By embracing Karma Yoga, we contribute to a legacy of love and unity. It is through this selfless engagement with the world that we begin to experience the true meaning of spiritual liberation. By letting go of our ego and desires, we connect with our higher selves and the divine. This journey of selfless action leads us to a state of inner freedom and ultimate bliss, revealing the profound truth that we are all one. Krishna then delves into the profound depths of Jnana Yoga, the path of knowledge and wisdom. This path is not just about intellectual understanding, but about a deep experiential realization of the truth. It is a journey that requires dedication, introspection, and a willingness to look beyond the surface of things. He explains that true knowledge lies not merely in the accumulation of facts, but in the direct experience of our true nature. This means going beyond bookish knowledge and engaging in practices that help us connect with our inner self. Meditation, contemplation, and self-inquiry are essential tools on this path. It's about piercing through the illusions of the material world to grasp the underlying reality of our existence. These illusions, often referred to as Maya, can cloud our perception and keep us trapped in a limited understanding of who we are. By seeing through these veils, we can begin to understand the true nature of reality. Jnana Yoga encourages us to cultivate a discerning mind, a mind capable of distinguishing between the ephemeral and the eternal, the superficial and the profound. This discernment, known as viveka, is crucial for navigating the complexities of life and making choices that align with our highest truth. It is a call to move beyond the limitations of our ego-driven perceptions and embrace a more expansive understanding of ourselves and the universe around us. This involves recognizing the interconnectedness of all life and seeing ourselves as part of a greater whole. This path invites us to question our assumptions, to challenge our beliefs, and to cultivate a deep sense of curiosity about the nature of reality. It encourages us to ask the big questions. Who am I? What is the purpose of life? What is the nature of the universe? It is a journey of self-discovery, a process of peeling back the layers of conditioning and limiting beliefs to reveal the radiant truth that lies within. This process can be challenging as it requires us to confront our deepest fears and insecurities, but it is ultimately liberating. In our everyday lives, we can cultivate Jnana Yoga through practices like meditation, contemplation, and self-reflection. These practices help us to quiet the mind and create a space for deeper insights to emerge. They allow us to connect with our inner wisdom and gain clarity about our true nature. By quieting the incessant chatter of the mind, we create space for deeper insights and wisdom to emerge. This inner silence is a fertile ground for the seeds of true knowledge to grow. It is in this stillness that we can hear the whispers of our soul and gain a deeper understanding of our place in the universe. Through the pursuit of knowledge and self-understanding, we gradually illuminate the path towards liberation and experience the true freedom that comes from living in alignment with our highest potential. This journey is not just about personal enlightenment, but also about contributing to the collective awakening of humanity. By embodying the principles of Jnana Yoga, we can inspire others to embark on their own path of self-discovery and transformation.